Hello, and welcome to the Jekyll and Hyde Club.
Today's meeting/order of business, brought to you by us, Morticia and Gomez, is stainless steel and resin decorative dragon goblets/chalices/wine glasses, because all those terms are used online when you look them up. These you can actually use, but they're decorative as well because, well, you can see them. They look really pretty, and there's different designs out there. Mom gave us one and Lurch gave us one, so we're showing both of those, and we're going to give you guys links to similar ones, but we wanted to talk about how they're made and how to use them and whatnot for those of you who do not have any. I like the metal ones, like my Gollum cup that I reviewed a while back from Lord of the Rings. It's solid pewter, and I like that because if it crashes over, instead of it breaking like these will most likely, whatever it falls onto will probably break, but it'll be fine. And I kind of like that. But these are really pretty, and the colors show out, and you know that's not going to happen on the metal cups unless they enamel them. So I mean, you know, it is nice to have the different coloring and whatnot that you get with the pewter. And like on the one with the 3 dragons here, that's mine from my mom, you got the red stones and the black. We love red and black, and you know, you can't really see that on metal, so it does give color and whatnot that wouldn't happen on metal. So I can see the point. It's just I prefer the durability of metal because I get all attached to something and then it breaks. It's annoying. And this is Gomez. It reminds me of Smog because it's golden, like golden smog, but there's 2 of them, like for me and Gomez. And Lurch gave us an anniversary plaque that's on our wall that has 2 dragons together. I think those are black, like this one with these 3. So these have neat points. Like this is 2, so it's kind of like for us, and it reminds me of Smog and gold and whatnot. It's very pretty, and Gomez was commenting about the tails earlier today, how pretty they look twined around. And like down here, it's kind of like fancy. What would you call that at the bottom, Gomez?
It seems fancy base, and it seems almost to match the color of the tail, so I would call it maybe the top part of the dragon horde.
No, I like that. It's a treasure coming down. Very pretty. And this one has the 3 tails, so it's got 3, like almost like a triangle branch out here, like the Celtic triquetra. Triquetra. I can't talk today. I'm still working on my huge cup of coffee, so we're not having wine. We're having coffee while we're reviewing wines, or wine glasses. So, don't look at your cup, and you will not use the straw. Okay.
That's a good riddle.
Like, what? Okay. This is how you take it out. This is how you take it out. Okay. Yeah, I'm still working on this huge cup of coffee. I do admit that I need more coffee. Okay. You just pull it out like that, and then this is the stainless steel part that you drink out of, obviously, and then you take it out and wash it when you're finished and dry it, and then put it back in, and this is how the inside looks. And then you just gently put this stainless steel part back in. And we're not messy or anything, but for those of you who might get a little messy, the sloppy drunks out there, if you spill drink down the side or something, just, you know, take a damp cloth and wipe it gently, and it should be okay. We've never had that, so I don't know from experience, but, you know, just common sense says gentle wet cloth and then pat it dry and whatnot, and it will be okay if you get something on the resin. It is fragile, relatively. I mean, like, we have used them and they're fine, but we're careful with our items. But, like, I have a story about how they can break, and it's got a moral behind it about, you know, not being nice to your friends. Gomez and I are not fans of the pop-in, and we had a friend pop in, and I do medical massage when I feel like it, and I give my friends massages for free, and I have a friend who has back problems. He's always in pain, and, you know, I would give him a massage once a week, and he would come over around 5 or 6, and this one day he came over unannounced at like after 8, and we were having a glass of wine, and we were cuddled up on the couch watching a comedy show. You know, it was the end of our day. We're already like in PJs. It was just like, normally we're like night owls, but it was just one of those early kind of days where we curled up, stayed in, and that was it. And he comes over, and we didn't even know he was coming, and he's like, you know, my back really hurts. Can you do something? And I'm thinking, God, I was so in another place. But I didn't want to be mean and say, you know, no, I know you're in pain, but I'm being selfish and I don't feel like it, and I don't want to massage your back right now because I'm watching a show and having a glass of wine and I don't care. And I just felt to myself in my head like that was just not okay. Like, if he's in pain, I should just get over it. And, but I had a glass of wine. I didn't feel like it. So I'm thinking in my head, just grumbling as I go in the kitchen to put my glass away so I can attend to him. And I'm going to show you with my coffee cup, because I don't want to do it to this glass again. I just kind of thumped it down on the counter. Not that hard. I mean, I didn't slam it like the hard. I mean, the table didn't shake or anything just now when I put this down, but it was I thumped it down. That was me having a little Morticia fit and having a fit about not wanting. So it was me I was lashing out on the inside and took it out on my cup when I should have been mean to my friend. That's the moral of the story. Because the cup broke. Luckily, it was really good that it broke in a very clean way. It wasn't jagged. It didn't have little shards coming off. It just broke right about here. I can't even really find the exact place. Let's just say right about here. And it was a clean break. You could fit it right back together and hold it, and it just was perfect. So I used some good metal bonding glue and glued it back. One of those glues that takes like 24 hours to set, but it's the bomb. And it's been fine since, and you can't even really see where I did it, so I was very fortunate. But I didn't sit it down that hard, and it did that. So it's just, obviously, it was a stupid thing to do, and I realized that I should have been mean to my friend instead of my cup, so. And I didn't really have to be mean. I could have just said, oh, we don't feel like it right now, but, I should have, and yeah. So anyway, be careful with these. Do not bang them down if your friends come over unannounced. But otherwise, they should be okay. And this one, Gomez did not have to have any tantrums, so it's been fine. And yeah, and they're affordable. They're like $20. They're a lot cheaper than the solid pewter ones, obviously. Like my Golem one was pretty expensive. It was like $100 when I got it. Now it's like more than that online. So, but these are like $20 because they only have that stainless steel part in the top, and they're obviously relatively inexpensive to make. So they're kind of neat. You get decor and you get a pretty cup and everything all at once. So as long as you're careful with your stuff, they would work. And we'll leave you guys some links. And did you have any other comments to make?
No, I think that covers it nicely.
And so if you are new, do subscribe. Stick around for our daily dose of strange and all the cool products that we review and bring to you guys awareness. And until next time,
Try to enjoy the daylight.